So home values fell by 0.3% across the combined capital cities. And if we look at the individual cities, we saw 4 cities rise, 4 cities fall. So Sydney, Perth, Brisbane and Hobart saw values increase, and values fell in Melbourne, Darwin, Canberra and Adelaide over the month. So quite a divergent result across individual capital cities. Well, you always see the time on market increase in January and February because we get a seasonal slowdown in the housing market. But it definitely looks like the housing market's overall performance is slowing in terms of capital growth, and that's probably going to lead to slightly higher levels of days on market when we come back into the real true market in February or March next year. With regards to the sales activity at the start of next year, we're already seeing that across the nation, sales volumes are lower now than they were at the same time last year, and we'd expect that will continue through to next year, particularly given that the rate of capital growth in Sydney and Melbourne is now slowing from a peak. You'd expect that there'll be less buyers active in the market over the next 12 months. I don't think we'll see rental increases because at the moment what we're seeing is a lot of new supply coming onto the market. At the moment, rental increases at their lowest annual rate in more than a decade. So for renters, they've got a lot more supply coming on. They've got a lot more choice when they're looking to move or stay in the property they're in. And they have much more bargaining power than the people that own those properties. So they don't have as much scope to lift those rental rates. So I would expect, even if the rate of capital growth slows, rental growth will still be fairly sluggish. Well, I'd say to agents that what you're going to be facing in the new year is probably less buyers, potentially higher levels of stock on the market. As time on market increases, you'd expect that stock levels will mount. So it's really important to get out there, understand who your buyers are, and for sellers to set more realistic asking prices to attract as many potential buyers to those properties as they can. Overall, we're still seeing growth in the housing market, but it is slowing, and we'd expect that will be a trend that continues into 2014, with values generally still increasing, but at a more moderate pace than what we've been seeing over the last couple of years.